What's up, everybody? So, I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible. This is really for the people that really rock with me and stuff like that. But I got a fiance or whatever, and I've been spending a lot of time with her family and stuff, and vice versa for the holiday. Now, for anybody who come on my page saying stuff like how you in the truth and you celebrate the holidays, for one, I don't really celebrate the holidays, but I have family that do. And I'm not somebody that's fake and go pretend that all of my family is in the truth. You get what I'm saying? A lot of y'all like to fake and act like you just the holiest of the holiest. You know what I'm saying? But being with her made me realize a lot what God was saying in the scriptures, particularly the whole Old Testament. Because when you actually reading it, and I told y'all this many of times, the book is really intended for men, that is the men of Israel, right? Men in general. However, there are scriptures to help women out, but the book itself is really intended for man because God made man in his image and after his likeness. He tells you that in the beginning. All right. Now, you know, my lady, she wasn't in the truth. I actually got her in the truth. And she reads and studies almost every day. Now, this didn't happen overnight, it took time. But the fact that she's showing effort to get in the truth means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, real talk, man, the reason I'm making this is because a lot of my brothers, man, especially black men, y'all gotta stop tripping because a lot of women are just flat out whores, man. And many of you already noticed there is more whores out here in the world than it is wives, bro. This is why scriptures repeatedly, not just one time, not just two times, but more than three times, from what I gathered, constantly tells you he who finds a wife finds a good thing. He has one favor from the Lord. She is a gift from the Lord. And I fully understand what God is saying right here. If you can find you a woman, right, that has the ability to think for herself but does right by God. You know what I'm saying? Even if she doesn't necessarily follow the Lord all the way, but she tries to do right by you and stuff. That is a good thing, bro. And when I say Lord, I'm talking about the God of Israel. Because a lot of these women ain't worth shit, bro. And the scriptures tell you that. Like when I talk about this verse, many women, especially Christian women, they go online and they love posting this verse from Proverbs 31 about, a perfect wife. And they love copying and pasting this and shit. But they fail to read this part right here where King Lemuel mom was pretty much telling him, don't waste your strength on women because women destroy kings. So don't waste yourself on them. His mom is pretty much telling him that a lot of women out here ain't worth shit. And this is a fact. A lot of these women are whores. They're disgusting. I talked about this before, especially when it comes to our women. If you go on a dark web, not even dark web, but if you go on some of these right wing websites, I wouldn't even say right wing websites, but if you go on 4chan or Reddit or all these other posts and stuff, you would see a lot of black women being disgusting for the white man. And they will down brothers. They will down black men just to uplift themselves and make themselves feel good to the white man. Just so he can keep spending money on them. These women are disgusting. Just look at all the women you see on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, promoting whoredom. All these women doing my OnlyFans or Snapchat premiums and all that. thousands upon thousands, right? Like even when I used to watch porn, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like I said, I keep it 100 with y'all. This is before I got into truth. I always said to myself, why in the hell is there so many women doing porn, bro? All these women doing my OnlyFans. Got all these different niggas coming in them, coming on their face, in their mouth, getting fucking gang banged. All types of shit, bro. And they just spreading their legs for the next nigga, bro. And then you wonder why there's so many diseases and shit in the world. Like Leviticus 19 and 29, right? It talks about not degrading your daughter, making her a prostitute, or the land will be filled with wickedness or immortality or lewdness, right? This means, right? This means that it's going to be so many whorish women that the land is going to fall into immortality, which means perverted, which means is that these women is going to make the land so disgusting. And this is why you got man out right now who lust over women who don't know how to act, because these women they cast these illusion on man, and a lot of them act like whores. And this is what I was talking about with porn. Porn really fucks up a man mind. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about all these other niggas out here who just constantly watch porn all fucking day, right? Then they go into a Walmart and be ejaculating on women and trying to kidnap women and rape them and all that. This is the shit that God was talking about. My bad if I'm talking too much, right? But y'all see it all the time. Just look at all these streaming YouTubers like Kai Sinet, DDG, and all these other niggas, right? All you see them doing is promoting whoredom. It's this one popular streamer, I can't remember his name and shit, but he promotes whoredom the most. All these women y'all be seeing, bro, even on Fresh and Fit. Fresh and Fit, what they do is they get all these different fucking modeling models and shit, and these all these whores and shit, and they get them to come on the platform and all this other shit, bro. So this is why I made this video, man. We as man, bro, we gotta realize that a lot of women are whores. Ezekiel is 7 and 28, and this is from one of the teachers. It says, you know, while he was discovering something, trying to find an explanation, while his soul was searching, among a thousands of men, he found one upright man. But among all these, I have not found one such woman. Only this I have found, I have discovered that God made man upright, but they sought out many schemes. Just like what I said in the beginning of the video, you know, there is more good man in the world than there are women. And this is what this verse is saying, right? Even though God made man in his image and after his likeness, you still have men out there who are always up to evil schemes. You follow what I'm saying? But when it comes to women, it's very hard to find a good woman. This is why God said that finding a woman is a blessing. It's a blessing. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that verse right here. Proverbs 31 and 10. This is what the entire Old Testament is really about. Even with Solomon, when God told that story about Solomon, how he loved all these different foreign women and shit like that. And that's another thing God hates. God hates when black men fuck around with foreign women. Um, he was obsessed with foreign women and stuff, and they turned his heart away from God. And what it means to turn your heart away from God is this: it means that you're not following the law, the commandments. That's what it means when King Solomon, that's what it means when the Lord said King Solomon heart was turned away. That means he wasn't being a righteous man. He was entertaining whores. He fell in love with whores. He fell in love with whores because in Hebrew, you got to understand what wife really means. I don't think a lot of you understand what wife really means in Hebrew. It's not like what you see today because you can marry a fucking whore as your wife. Get what I'm saying? That makes sense to you. But yeah, man, I'm just babbling, blabbering at the mouth. But being with my girl, because I mess with a lot of women, you know what I'm saying? Growing up. And like, ain't no woman like her, bro, that I ever came across. You know, so for the brothers out there that do have a good woman, salute to y'all for real. Because a lot of these women ain't shit, bro. They're disgusting. They take shit on camera. They shit in the bowl on camera. All types of crazy shit, bro. All types of crazy shit. You got women that'll talk their husband into prostituting themselves for other men just so they can make money for their husband. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas going along with it. You got a nigga that will actually make money, pimping his wife to fuck another man, bro. You got niggas like that with no moral, bro. And I feel like if you do that with your wife or the person you with, you don't really love her anyway. But that's all I gotta say, y'all. I'm out.